What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my art series where I share some art pieces throughout my art career. And today we have a very simple piece, not something too crazy in terms of the Jake Towel art style, but one I definitely wanted to share and I think is really cool. Today we have Green Block. This thing looks pretty sick. I do not have a sketch phase for this, so we'll be diving right into the line work phase. So I'll see you there. Yeah, again, not too much stuff going on within this piece, so the line work is pretty close to the final rendered without the color. Not too many differences here. Looks pretty good. As a graphic, I think this looks pretty cool, and I did a really good job with the line work. It could be better, you know. I did make this a while ago, so I can see a lot of inaccuracies in comparison to what I'm able to do now. But besides the point, looks really good, so let's get into the final rendered image. Damn. Honestly, I think what really draws my eye with this piece is just the color choices here. There's not too much going on, but I think the color really pulls through in this piece. There's a lot of really cool stuff going on. So first things first, let's start with the shape. I obviously just made some sort of weird random shape here and then copy pasted that line work and shifted it a little bottom and to the right. So I have that depth there. It kind of looks like a chunk of meat or something. Like his skin is green, obviously, but you can see the inside of him there is more red and purple and pinks right there for his insides. But what's happening in this piece? So that's a very good question, right? So we have this giant hole at the top where it can be assumed is his eye hole or his eye socket, but they're producing two eyes. One eye's just kind of flopping over and looking at the top of this sword blade, and the other one's actually going around and into that midsection and up through the top layer of the skin. So he's stabbing himself with his own eyeball there. Looks like we also have a little ring hanging on it, which is cool. I definitely like the little added ring and gold tech colors here, especially to the sword. Moving to the sword, I guess, which is probably the most interactive part of this piece for sure. So we have this end of the sword or spear or whatever you want to call it kind of entering at this top area here, and then it kind of disappears, right? And then it shows itself again in the middle of the piece, but it's going the complete opposite way. So it looks like it's going right to left here and then going left to right here. So it looks like it's doing a lot of bending in there, which looks really cool with like this weird bendy shape that I made this monster into. So overall, I think it works really well. So then it goes left to right there, and then you can also see it in this like open wound gap with some like purple liquid in there. I guess it's like a transparent window, if you will, to his internals. Maybe maybe it's his piss. Maybe he pees purple liquid. Who knows? But regardless, you see the sword kind of passing through in there and then out the bottom, going right to left. And also giving that little kink, the little turn right there, just to show that, yeah, this blade is definitely shifting and is a weird shape, kind of finding its way through this weird block dude's body. More to the left here, we have his mouth. Pretty cool. I like this like little teeth texture. If you remember my Smoke One Monster, episode 1 actually on my channel, this teeth design is very reminiscent of that. A lot of really cool squiggly textures in there. He's got his mouth open. He's got his tongue hanging out. I do like these little accents of purple here for like his hair. Looks like he's hairy here. Got his eyebrows up top. You can see it there, poking out there. Some right there, so that's cool. But yeah, that's his mouth. He's got a little piercing on his lip. That's cool, I guess. And I guess the last part that I can really talk about is his heart. And I think this part's probably one of my favorite parts of this piece, and just a really cool illustration idea in general. We have his veins or arteries or whatever leading to the heart. Heart's also got a mouth and also got a tongue, which is cool. But you can see the inside, a little 3D action of what's going on within him here. There's his heart. It's alive and well. It's drooling, all that good stuff. And then we have one of the veins leading to my logo there, shooting out blood as it does. So overall, that's Green Block. I hope you enjoyed. I really do like this piece. If you want to get some prints of this piece, link in the description below to my imprint store. I really appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Maybe comment something you noticed that I didn't talk about that you really like, and I'll see you next week.